Team Bob Cup
Team Bob Cup.
are the favorites for this one.
Bob Götz and Jakob Dahl, of course. I don't know. I thought Cimpa yesterday.
Did some amazing things with the ball.
Pretty incredible offensive player.
Indeed, but they were limited defensively due to the goalkeeper not having enough speed to put pressure and the limited range of Stanislav Cimpa.
Although a quick turnover here from the Czechs, and of course new viewers and viewers from who have hung around since yesterday will know that this game very much is about generating turnovers. Scoring is fairly easy, and you see how Cimpa makes that look easy.
Yeah, he did that like 30 times yesterday. Spinning around himself and shooting.
So scoring rather easy, but generating turnovers, that's the key to winning. We saw yesterday that the best teams convert on about 70-75% of their offensive possession, so it's really all about stopping your opponent.
Yeah, and we see two different defensive styles. Very slow-paced defense from the Czechs, just trying to guard the goal area.
Yeah, cover off as many angles as possible.
Yeah.
Make it hard on Jakob Dahl here. But as you see, even when he takes shots and misses, very often he gets the rebound.
Yeah.
And so really it feels like it's a matter of time until Jakob will break through. Although now Cimpa maybe starts to bring a little more movement in front. Götz working the screen, of course. Götz working the screen. There you get it. All right. Like a rattlesnake out of nowhere. So this seems to be the pattern, and I expect this to go on for most of the game. The Czechs sitting deep.
Oh, another turnover
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a blocking foul on Götz. Not a big deal. The turnover was sort of a done deal, and you see the Bob Cup bringing the high pressure and creating a turnover here, or a missed shot, whatever you want to call it. And that ties it up. Still, though, remember the Dahl and Götz started off with the ball, and so the Czech still with a small lead here in effect. Remember, Cimpa must cross midcourt before he can shoot. So Dahl and Götz doing well to keep him on his own half of the court. He's no threat to score. Uh-oh. Some sort of foul here. Okay, so it's a foul on Jakob Dahl, I believe, but I think the Czechs would have preferred the advantage there. But anyway, they keep possession, and that's the key thing, really. Cimpa makes his way across court, and as soon as he's across the midfield, he's a threat to score immediately. I had a chance to speak with Dahl and Götz this morning, and they were very confident that they were going to win this game. I'm not so sure. The Czechs certainly off to a strong start, and I just can't get over how easily Cimpa gets his shots. Zemková also a good start in goal.
Yeah, it's also one of Jakob Dahl's weaknesses. Those finding the small spaces.
Yeah.
On a defensive.
Clearly clearly a player who, in my opinion, is better in when the game is high tempo.
Yeah.
A little more frantic, a little more unorganized. Really, he's good in chaos, but in these sort of very set piece type situations, he struggles a little bit more. I think
they seem aware that he wants to shoot behind him. Cimpa.
Yes.
Tries to cover that area. Very good. Oh.
Uh-oh, trouble.
Now they're in trouble.
Götz covers it off. Good job. And Cimpa starts over. They should close in on him here. Nope.
Oh. Up. No.
Uh-oh.
No.
Yeah,
that was too easy for him to go past Bob like that.
Well, I think Jakob shouldn't have let him go to the left side on the boards down there. I mean,
no,
that's where the trouble started. Again, conceding goals is not a huge problem in and of itself. It's all about giving yourself a chance to create a turnover on every single position.
Again, yeah.
It's just Jakob and Bob are having to work so hard for their goals, and it just seems so easy for Cimpa to score, and often in basically empty net.
Another save. Hey, good job. Yeah, when he gets Cimpa to move, it's easier for him.
Yeah.
To find the space.
Absolutely, and that's the point with Jakob as a player. He's good in when the game goes up in tempo, when things get chaotic and. Uh-oh. Nice screen from Zemková there to basically strand Jakob in the middle of the court. Let's see. Now we get some movement. Oh, not much room there at the near post. That's tough luck for Zemková. She basically had that covered off. Only about a half a minute left of the half.
It's crucial for the Cimpa Cup to keep him from scoring.
Yes, very, very important to win these end of half possessions. Uh-oh.
Oh, now.
Oh, good job.
They might be able to keep it.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's really, really important for he complains that he didn't know Cimpa that time was running out, and he he complained that, oh my God, I'm so deaf. He didn't hear the call. Oh, immediately. Simple offense from the Czechs. They have no they have no trouble getting through the Danish Dutch defense. And the game settles into its usual pattern. The Czechs scoring quickly and easily,
That was,
and the Danes having
luck.
to.
Pure luck that he kept that ball.
The ball could have easily stopped inside the penalty area, the arc in front of the goal, and if that's the case, that's a turnover essentially for Dahl to not get a rebound, and so that finish was very, very risky. Ooh, here we go.
Yeah.
Can't you keep this in? No. Uh-oh, it's a turnover now. Or, wow.
Yeah, maybe.
Cimpa is allowed to play it back to his goalkeeper if he finds that useful, and I think he may have done so here.
Yeah, not a good start from Cimpa Cup. Dahl
allowing an easy goal and turning the ball over. Ooh, Zemková almost got a piece of that, and here we get a turnover.
And that ball, and he does that. Oh, and now they're in trouble. Now they're out of their comfort zone.
Jakob wanted to score quickly here. Yep, and
job.
he will probably. Yep. Once you get Jakob in space and with pace, he's a completely different player. Oh, big mistake. And Götz will score. Hey. I think that's his second of the tournament, right?
I will just check.
Might be. Let's check.
Then he will be the
top T-stick scorer. Yep.
T-stick top scorer with 2 goals.
Beautiful. Big mistake from Cimpa with the little weird finish. Almost an automatic turnover, and Götz was very quick to attack on the on the counter attack there. So
yeah, both teams have made some mistakes here in the second half already.
Yeah, a little the pressure working much better now, it seems.
Yeah, maybe Bob is hyped after his goal.
He's got the adrenaline working.
Go, go, go.
It is the first game of the day, of course, so maybe.
Yeah. Just Cimpa waiting for the reaction from Bob and then going the other way.
Yeah, going counter to that. It's it's got a lot of room here. Oh, Such a terrible decision. That's a terrible
trying
decision.
to bounce it off her chair into the goal. I don't like it. It's too risky.
It's too risky. The odds of a turnover are way too high. Ooh.
Ooh, not again. I don't know why he tries that.
Well, at least he was in a positive angle there. Excuse me.
That was a good backhand shot from Jacob.
Absolutely. Something we don't see too often from him. We regularly tease him a little bit about his wet noodle of a backhand.
Yeah.
They get the turnover.
Wow.
And go up 10-8. Good job by Götz by Götz in the boards. And now the Czechs are in trouble. Which is interesting because now they might be forced to bring a little more movement on defense to try and force the issue a little bit, and that could play into Jakob Dahl's hands. Shot wide. Can Cimpa get this? He will. He's surrounded though, and it's fought for in the boards. Jakob wins it looks like. He sends it back to Götz. And so we basically just moved the scrum to the other corner now.
So can he go?
Jakob has it. He can't reverse. Oh. Okay, he gets a pretty fortunate call there.
Yeah, I think it was the other way around. Actually. But hard to see. They both kind of backed into each other.
And I think, and I guess in a game where possession is so valuable, there is a tendency, I think, from the referees to in case of doubt, let the team stay in position. Oh. That's a little unfortunate for Zemková. She went for the steal. Good decision. When you see an opening to steal the ball, you got to go for it. But it turns into a fairly simple forehand shot for Dahl.
So we have a question in the chat about if hand sticks are allowed to enter the goal area, and well, they are allowed to be over the goal area, but you're not allowed to touch the ball or anything in the goal area as a hand stick. So it's just like the regular rules in the sport. There's no other rules in this game for that. I mean, I don't actually know, but I know you are allowed to move the stick into the goal area, but not touch
through the goal area.
Yeah, through the goal area, but not touch the
ball in there.
Yeah.
So it's not possible for the H-stick player to cover for his T-stick teammate. In goal. Oh, that's the wet noodle, and we saw this very apropos of the question earlier. We saw the Jakob being offsides in the goal area. His stick crossed the line and into the goal area. So it's a turnover, and really, I mean, a big play. That was basically a goal if he could have struck that a little more cleanly with his backhand, but instead it ends up a turnover. Götz though wins it back. Can he get away from Cimpa? Good job by Götz. Very, very quick, Götz. Oh, saved by Zemková. Oh, harsh tackle. Oh, wow. Okay, maybe he gets the call back here. This goes...
Well, he was behind him. That's a weird...
Yeah, well,
Weird call.
we come from a upbringing in ill hockey where some of these contact rules are slightly different,
Yeah,
and definitely in ill hockey this would have been going against the Czechs, but I'm a little more tentative in criticizing the referees in this game.
And now a good block by Bob.
Bob with a
And now
great block, but
Jacob
Zemková
needs
does
to
well
do
as
the
well.
And
Yeah.
another wet noodle goal for Jacob with his backhand.
Yeah, Zemková did well there. That's a tough situation for a
But
T-stick
also
to
Bob.
be in.
Amazing blocks by Bob.
Great block, absolutely. So 12-9, Bob Cup seems to have the game under control now. Although there is a lot of turnovers in this game, so it's pretty easy to make up a deficit quickly. Ooh, a blocking call against Zemková. Just you can't.
Wow, already.
Götz, yeah, that felt quick. That felt quick. It was an entertaining game with lots of turnovers. We kind of like to see that. That makes for an interesting game.